today's video, we are going to be discussing sciatica today. So if you have a pain radiating down your leg and you cannot figure out where it's coming from, it's keeping you awake at night, then you probably have sciatica. It comes from various issues within the body, including spinal stenosis or a herniated disc. For those, you will need to see an osteopath or a chiropractor. But my speciality is muscles, so we're going to discuss today piriformis syndrome. Your piriformis is a muscle in the middle of your bum, and it goes right across the sciatic nerve. So the sciatic nerve goes from the middle of the back all the way down the leg and splits into the lower parts of the leg. And when your piriformis is tight or it's weak, which for a lot of people it will be that, then it can put pressure on the nerve and it can send that annoying, pulsating, radiating pain through your leg. But have no fear, we're going to tell you how to release it today, and we're going to give you some stretches, we're going to give you some strengthening exercises, and we're going to discuss some massage techniques to help you out. Hi, my name's Gemma. I'm a qualified personal trainer and sports massage therapist with over 22 years experience. I currently work at Eltham Osteopathy Clinic in South East London. All of my details are in the bio below. Please check it out, including how to book with me if you are in the Eltham area, or how you can book an online one-to-one session to discuss any ongoing issues. Thanks for your time. Back to the video. The best thing that you can do for sciatica is to actually stretch out and strengthen the piriformis. So what we're going to do today is I'm going to use one of these. This is a foam roller. It is great for doing what I do in my clinic, which is releasing the muscle. If you don't have one of these, I will go through a technique that will allow you to do it without it. But first of all, we're going to sit on this. So we're going to get down onto the mat. Make sure you're in somewhere comfy, and then you're going to take a seat on the side that you feel the pain in. Okay, and then what we're going to do is, if you can, pull your leg up, and so you're putting your ankle resting just above the ankle, not on the ankle bone, on top of the leg. Again, don't touch any of the joints, so you want it to be on your leg, just above the knee, on what I call the squishy bits. And all we're going to do is roll around until we find a point of pressure or pain, and it is usually in the middle of your bum cheek, is the best way to find it. And then all you do is rest on when you find the pain, and you want to hold it on for about 15 seconds or until the pain subsides. We're just going to sit here. I've already found mine. You will find it straight away if you have piriformis syndrome. Make sure you're nice and comfy. Make sure that you're not locking your wrist out and that you are nice and comfy on the mat. Now, if bringing your leg up is too much, you can do it without lifting your leg up, but you will have to do it quite lightly and it will be harder to find. So I would suggest, if you can, pull the leg up like this. And then what you want to do is, because it's probably not just your piriformis that is tight when you have this syndrome, you want to look through the others as well. So just very gently roll it through, and when you find another point of pain, hold that down as well. Okay, you should feel it subside quite nicely. That is the first thing we're going to do. If you don't have a foam roller, we're going to put that over there. You're going to lay on your back with your knees bent, and you want to make a nice little fist. So make sure you're on something soft, and then all I do is lift and roll up on the bum cheek like that, and then slowly lower your bum onto your fist. So you want to do that, and then you can move the knee around to get any points that you find, and then you want to move it through until you find it. Same as with the foam roller, you want to keep your fist into wherever it is and just apply that pressure to it. This is where you can relax, take a nice deep breath in, and really relax your bum over the point in your fist. This way you'll get a nice release. Again, because it might be in other areas, you just want to have a little feel around. If you feel anything that hurts, just leave it, take a deep breath, and just leave it to relax over your hand. And relax. And that's your massage techniques. Okay, so the next one we're going to do is a nice piriformis stretch. Really easy to do. All you have to do is pop one leg over the top, just like you did with the foam roll, and just allow your leg to sort of rotate out a little bit. And then you reach forward and you pull the other leg up, and that should go into a 90-degree angle. If you struggle with reaching this, then just get a towel. You can put a towel around the leg and pull it up that way. And hold this stretch. You're going to hold your stretches for around about 15 to 20 seconds. And really, again, breathe into the muscle that you're working. So my best advice for you is when you're doing any stretch or any relaxation, just breathe into the muscle as if you're trying to make the muscle bigger. You're trying to breathe into it. And then as you release, you'll be able to sink into that stretch a little bit more. Okay, and then lower the leg down and lower the leg down again. That should feel a lot better. Another stretch that I absolutely love to do is a side twist, and it is really good for loosening off your back as well as loosening off your piriformis. So what you're going to do is on your good side, straighten your leg out. On your bad side, bring the knee up to your chest. Now, for some people, you may want to leave it there. That is a really nice stretch for your glutes, and it will include the piriformis as well. But if you want to take it a step further, all you have to do is pull the knee across the body, and you allow the knee to go as low as you can. Don't push it, don't force it, and just let it rest in that position. You're going to get a really nice stretch on the piriformis with this, but you're also going to get a really nice rotation of the trunk as well. So it'll loosen off any spinal issues that you might have. And just let that rest in. Don't bring the shoulders with you. You want your shoulders to stay on the mat. So you should be just going to where you feel the pull. When you want to return it after about 15 to 20 seconds, put your hand underneath your knee, take it back, bring the knee up and lower it down. And repeat if you need to. Some strengthening exercises that you can do to help get the piriformis going if it is weak is these two exercises, which I absolutely love. So the first one is the clamshell. You've probably seen this if you do Pilates. And basically what you want to do is put your legs together like so, knees bent, and keep your trunk nice and loose. Keep your ankles together. We're going to keep them on the mat. And then all you're going to do is lift the knee. Now you go to where you can, so you don't have to overextend. You just go to where you feel a resistance, hold it, and back down. We're going to do 10 of these. So we're going to lift it, hold it, and relax down. Now, a great thing to do is you can put your fingers into the piriformis, and that way you kind of tell your brain a little bit more about where you want it to go. For a lot of people, this muscle is inactive or it's low activity, and that's why you have the piriformis syndrome. So by putting your fingers into the actual piriformis, you're letting the brain know where you want it to go. And as you can see, I'm not overexerting. I'm not pushing it up too high. I'm just going to where my body allows it to go. Okay, we're going to do one more. And relax down. Now what you can do if you want to stretch it out is just bring the knee forward and allow that stretch right through the glute. Okay, and then repeat as needed. I would say probably 2 to 3 times of doing the 10 once you build it up. You may want to do this just once or twice first to begin with. The other exercise I love is something called fire hydrant. So we're going to get into a tabletop position. You want your wrists underneath your elbows, which are underneath your shoulders. You want them nice and stacked. You want the weight distributing through your fingers nicely, so it shouldn't be going just through the palm of your hand. Your knees should be under your hips and in line with your hips, and then your tummy should be pulled in. You're nicely tucked in, so you're protecting the pelvis. And then all you're going to do is lift the leg up, and you're just going to take it out again like the clamshell. Just take it to where you can, keep your tummy pulled in to protect the lower back, and just activate that piriformis. Again, we're going to do 10 of these. We're going to do 4, 3, keep the movements nice and controlled. Again, don't overdo it. Last one. And relax down. And then what you can do is just sit back into pose of a child and stretch out. And again, repeat 2 to 3 times. Well, thanks for watching this video on how to improve sciatic pain. I hope you found it useful. Please make sure that if anything in this video didn't feel right, or if you're not improving with the exercises and stretches that we're doing in this video, then make sure you go and see a medical professional, because I am not a medical professional. I am a sports therapist. So I'm just giving you the advice that I give to my clients when they come and see me in my clinic. Thanks for watching. If you did like this video, make sure to hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I hope you have a lovely day.